We'll start the music? Here we go. You on there? Ready? Everybody ready to stop?
This Talk to Me podcast, episode 19. We live from New Orleans. Let's give a shout out to my uncle Edward Simpson Jr. Today we buried him today. Of course, we're gonna pay homage to him today. And it's actually my cousin Dawn's birthday and her brother Sean's birthday. Rest in peace. And Dawn's gonna give us a few words with my uncle boy Edward Simpson mentor. 1 second.
I would like to have everyone's attention, please. Excuse me, I would like to have everyone's attention. We are talking about my grandpa boy. Today we lay him to rest on October the 13th on my birthday and my Sean twin brother's birthday. So it's like, my grandfather just was an outspoken person. He didn't give a care who liked it or who didn't like it. Whatever he said, he said it. He always spoke the truth. I don't know. It's just like, my grandpa is my grandpa. My grandpa call you and say, fuck you, bitch. Or get the fuck. Or what we gonna eat? Shit, chili, and bread. You know what I'm saying? So, he just spoke his mind. That's what it was. But one thing my grandpa always taught me. As me coming up as a little girl, he always told me, never sit on a grown man's lap. Never give a man my money or nothing. He always taught me that. And, when he called me down bad like that, he was like, bring your fucking ass here. I'm going to whoop your motherfucking ass. Give me that paycheck. It just was real. They said we was live. I'm sorry, children, but they said we were live. Hello? It is what it is. But I want to say this here. Before my grandfather passed away, I spoke with my grandfather on that Friday before he passed away. And he told me he wanted to talk to me. So I sat down and we was talking and saying, you listen, you pay attention. He said, one thing I always want you to do is pay attention. Pay attention and listen. You're going to be all right. But one thing I want you to do, you got to let me go. And I was like, Grandpa, what you mean let you go? I was like, man, you ain't going nowhere. Didn't you say you wanted to live till you're 100 years old and so you could be with your great-grandchildren, your grandchildren, your kids, your friends and everything? Oh, man, I was like, man, you playing around. You know what? I was like, man, I ain't got time to hear all that. But you know what? When he told me on that Friday he loved me, it was serious. And from that point on, I went into the hospital. My pressure went from 220 over 110. I went through it, baby. Trust me, night after night, morning after morning, evening after evening. When I found out we had to rush my grandfather to the hospital. But the day that my grandfather was in the hospital, you know what that man told me? I said, what? He said, Dawn, you see that pretty blue? I said, what blue? I said, oh yeah, I see that pretty blue. Yeah, Papa. He said, you know what, Dawn? Tell these motherfuckers to leave me fucking alone. I ain't ready to go no motherfucking well. I said, well, Grandpa, who that is that's trying to come and get you and bring you on home to heaven? He said, first person, it was, what's your daddy's name?
Blood.
It was Blood. Blood said he was coming to get him. Then after he said Blood, he said some other couple people's name. I don't know. But he was just like, don't tell him leave me fucking alone. I ain't ready to go. I was like, well, y'all, you gotta leave my grandfather alone. He ain't ready to go. So then my grandpa said, Dawn. I said, what, Grandpa? He said, you see all the pretty big pecan trees? I said, no. He said, you don't see all the pretty pecan trees around me? He said, you know one thing? One thing, when it rained, lightning struck them pecan trees. I said, yeah, I guess so, if that's what you said. So then I talked to my grandpa again. I said, Papa, you hungry? I said, Papa, what you want to do? I can't really say what I want to say because they got them churning out here. So we left it like that. We left it alone. So then he was like, Bone. I said, what, Papa? I said, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. Before my grandfather closed his eyes, all my mama kids had got married except me. My grandfather told me if I was to ever meet a man and I get married, he was going to give me away and buy my wedding set for me. But I never got that chance to get a man in my life for him to give me away and buy that wedding set. But that's okay. Because he's sitting up high looking down on me and saying, that's my girl. Because we were like two peas in a pot. That was my boy. Could nobody tell me nothing about my baby. That was my baby. Because when my grandpa cut up and said, fuck them bitches, leave me the fuck alone, he said, okay, Mama Dawn, whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it. I took care of my grandfather, and I'm not saying I'm not trying to take all the glory, but I did my part as a granddaughter. But I want to give one prop to my Aunt Paulette. She did what she had to do for her Uncle Boy. And I didn't get a chance to say that at that funeral, but I'm going to say it today. We're going to give praise and props to my Auntie Paulette. She did her part taking care of her Uncle Boy. And that's all I'm going to say. It is what it is. And we're going to have some fun on my birthday for me and my twin brother. You dig? Peace.
Go. You gotta have some time. I know. When you ready?
Talk to Me podcast. Of course, this is Edward Simpson's daughter.
Baby girl.
Baby girl, the baby girl.
The baby girl.
She's gonna give you a few words.
Hello, family, friends, my daughter, my children, Aunt Weena, everybody. We all need to get along. My daddy would love for us to get along. We all just need to put our differences aside, shake hands, and say, it's going to be all right. My daddy taught me to take care of my children when I didn't have a daddy in their lives, to take care of my 4 sons. He cussed me out. He cussed me out like a sailor, but I love my daddy. I live in San Antonio. We talk. Yes, we do. But I give it up to my sister, Aunt Weena. I give it up to my sister, Dawn, my niece, Dawn, for being there, for taking care of him. It just hurted my heart for me not to be there, to tell him, I'm here, Daddy. Your baby girl is here. Yes, I'm here. But it's going to be all right. You got so many people here to celebrate you. You probably would have woke up out that castle and say, what you motherfuckers doing crying over me? You bitches need to wake up. I'm all right. His favorite word is, when you call him, he'll tell you, don't call me, I call you. Put your feelings in your ass. You know, that's what he'll tell you. So we here to remember him. Drinking his ponies. We about to play cards. They already got a domino going on. We about to tear it up.
Tear it up, baby.
Every year, we need everybody to come along and come here and get together. Don't just get together for no funeral.
That's what I wanted to see.
Don't do that. Don't do that, because I feel a little guilty to come after 12 years to see Aunt Margaret, Aunt Shay, Paulette, Doogie, Terrence, Christopher, everybody. We also, I saw each other when we was little. You know what? If we can holler at each other on Facebook, it ain't gonna hurt to put a plane together, to put a ticket together, to put a ride together.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get together. If you got money, like I'm a girl always say, if you got money to go to the club, if you got money to go buy some shoes, if you got money to go buy some heels, us ladies, I gotta throw you out there. I'm sorry. Even me. Let's get together, get a room together. Us ladies, cousins, nieces, nephews. Let's leave the men alone. We all need to get together. Hey, let's just jam. Don't get together when a funeral come along. What's the problem? It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't. And I would like to give a shout out to Dawn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Your auntie love you. I love you. Yeah, I live in San Antonio, but I love you. All my families. Freddie, everybody, I love y'all. We all need to get along. You know, this world is getting hard. It's getting hard. Everybody just need to get along. Grab hands. You know, put the difference to the side. Yeah, we all got bills. Come on. Tell the bill collector, put it on our credit. What you gonna do? You can't put us out.
I know that's right.
You feel me? Get in line.
Get in line, baby.
I did it. I hope Danny recorded. But it's all about love. Love, baby. I love New Orleans. I love to see all my family. I would love to see many, many more. I don't want to come to the next funeral. I want to come to a birthday party.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I would love to come.
Get together or something.
Miguel,
yes.
You gotta tell them it's God first.
Yeah. Hi, Aunt Shay. Where you at, Aunt Shay? Aunt Shay.
We need Aunt Shay up here.
We need Aunt Shay up here. Hi, Aunt Shay to say you gotta put God first.
And then family.
Love your family. Love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna love everyone else?
I got something next. I ain't got nothing to do next year, but we get married.
Okay.
So come on.
We got to get together. Everybody need to get together. I don't want to see no more of this everybody coming together for a funeral. I want to come for a DJ. I want to come for a party. Let's shake it. Let's shake your ass. You know? Hey, let's have fun. Hi, Christopher. Have fun, baby. We go, here come my Aunt Shay. Come tear it down.
I know.
Yes. I thank you. I love you. I love everyone from out of town, New Orleans. Peace. Come on, Shay.
And here's a couple of my auntie and Shay. That was Simpson's sister. Talk to Me podcast, episode 19. Again, I gotta give a shout out to my sponsors, Sources for Better Health. She's in the building. Ashley, my favorite hygienist. Again, this is my auntie and Shay. Fix the best yakka meat in the world. Yes. I used to walk all the way 7 blocks to go get it. That's what she did for me. And of course, this is my Uncle Boy's sister.
Good evening, everybody.
Wait, go talk. Oh, you go.
Good evening, everybody. I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all coming to see my brother. Oh, he's right here with us. But I want to say a prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven.
Everybody be quiet.
Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And as we forgive those who sin and trespass against us, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thou is your kingdom and the power and the glory. Oh, my Heavenly Father, this is one of your own handmaid servants calling upon you. Lord, and I'm calling from no form and fashion and need no outside show. I'm calling you because you said at the name of Jesus, every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. Lord, I'm asking you to search each and every one of our heart. Let one heart be all hearts. Let us know that you, God, and you must come first in all our lives. We put him first. You can't go wrong, you won't go wrong. Teach your children how to love one another. Share a piece of bread together. Let them know who is God. And let God be the lead and the blessing of your family. Bless your wives. Love her. Because she is the backbone of you. The men's love your wives. Have no other. And guess what? Your children will be grown women's and men's that you be proud of. Like my children. I got over 75 grandchildren. And I stop at that because it's more. But I'm asking God to bless each and every one here. My nieces, my nephew, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. Bless them with the blessing to stand in need of. Because we all need the word. And the word was in the beginning. And the word was God. So all us lean on the word. Wrapped up, tied up, and bucked up in the word. And children, let me know if you won't be wrong. You can't go wrong. My brother cussed. He fussed. But he was a praying person. He loved each and every one. That's why he had a good time today. We sent him off. And Edwina and her children, I bless y'all. I thank y'all for taking care of your father, your grandfather. And I want y'all to hold strong. Tim, Sean, I miss my baby. And I know you miss your mama. But baby, hold on to God's unchanging hand. And you can't go wrong, you won't go wrong. And those who's not here, Lord bless them and touch them. Lead them and guide them. And direct their path. See for them when they can't see for themselves. Build them up where you see them torn down. And strengthen them, Jesus, where you see them weak. But let them know you, God. And you must come first in all our lives. In the name of Christ Jesus, amen. I thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Frank. Let him go next. Go next. You want to say something?
Light nigga, dog nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, pro nigga, house nigga, feel nigga, still nigga.
Let him go next. Come on, Frank.
Still nigga. I like that second one.
Ready?
Light.
Again, you got my man Frank about to come on and talk to us. What's up, Frank?
What's up?
Frank's my
Mike,
cousin from a long time ago, and he's gonna give you a little inspiration. Hold on one second.
How y'all doing? So, just a little reflection upon my grandfather. 97 years would give you a lot of seeds of nuggets to deposit. And in those 97 years, my grandfather deposited a lot of nuggets of wisdom to his grandkids, to those who spent time with him. And I guess for me, I've always hung around older people because older people always talked about their past. They always talked about their struggles and their accomplishments, and they always talked about being better in a life. My grandfather was one of those who talked about being better in his life. One of the things that he always said, if a nigga lies to himself, he's already through. I want you to hear that one more time. He said it just like this, unraw, unchecked. He said if a nigga lied to himself, he threw already. You know, and those are the kind of seeds that he deposited into me that helped me to be the man that I am today. I can remember when he used to grab me and my brother Joseph and Sean, and on Saturday mornings we used to go and form up cement porches and pour concrete on porches, and he never did accept mediocrity. He never did accept things that you could have been better at, and you just didn't do it because the sun was too hot or you was tired or whatever. He talked about your bad. He talked about your real bad. You know, so my last thing I want to say is, before I go, is my grandfather was an inspiration of what a grown man should be. He was a patriarch of our family, and in our family he left a lot of nuggets in his grandchildren, and you'll hear him in our grandchildren's conversations when they say certain things. That don't be really them, that be the things that he have said through the years, you know. So with that, Papa boy, love you, man. You're gonna be missed, but I'm jealous though. 97 years, man, you don't get that overnight. You know, 97 years, you don't look. And the preacher said that best. He said the man called it on his own terms. He didn't lay down on nobody else's terms. He wasn't sick when he died. You know, nobody shot him when he died. You know, he didn't have AIDS when he died. This generation here, they getting shot. They dying in prison. They having AIDS, and they dying quick. They dying young. My grandfather, 97 years old, and died on his own terms. That's great. I'm jealous because I won't get there. I want to see what 97 years look like. You know, God promised us that He would that we would listen to everything that we would do in the Bible, that we would live a long and satisfied life. Everybody say that. I will live a long and satisfied life.
I will live a long and satisfied life.
Everybody say that. I will live a long and satisfied life.
I will live a long and satisfied life.
And so I think that's what my grandfather did. My grandfather always probably talked to himself and said he ain't ready to go. You know, every time probably when he got out of the bed, you know, sitting by that fireplace, sitting by a little stove, warming his body up, he probably said to himself, nah, not yet, I ain't ready to go. My grandfather left on his time, his turn. I'm proud. You know, I'm not sad about it, but I'm jealous. I just want to let you know that because I want to know what 97 years look like. You know, men my age, I'll be 45 next Friday. God spare life. But they got some dudes that hadn't been even living at age 19 and 20. They're gone away from this world. 18, 16 years old, they're gone. You talking about 97 years old, went through World War, went through slavery, saw his kids grow up, saw all of his grandkids. Man, you ain't tell me this man got no wisdom? Man, let me put this mic down.
Getting out to Frank, man. Shout out to Frank, man. Appreciate it. Get us to Talk to Me podcast, episode 19. I'm about to have my cousin Christy come on, and everybody know Christy. Pretty much know Christy.
Okay, wait now you know after Chris is my cousin Jonathan.
Yeah,
He got in this chair the first time and he had to get up.
Oh, I can't speak.
Well, what you standing right there for?
No, because of that house.
Well, you gotta move then so they can go ahead and talk.
You don't want to say that?
All right.
Everybody, Christy, my cousin. When I was small, we stayed by Dawn, we stayed by everybody, and you know LaQuinta. We was all over for the summer. We cut up. I stayed everywhere. For the summer, I left the house. I was by my auntie Greta, from LaQuinta to Christy to Dawn. I was all over. I'm still all over. But Chris is going to tell you a lot about my uncle boy, how he did us.
Hello, everyone. Excuse my voice, tired. But just want to let you know, grandfather was the best grandfather I ever had. Like a dad to me. When I didn't have any of my dads, he was my dad. I'm sick, and I just recall over and over again, I can recall memories of my grandfather. I'm sick, I'm in the bed, like just got the flu or something. First of all, let me tell you how much I love my grandfather. That when I was in middle school, I slept with my grandfather. I shared my grandfather's bed. I had a bedroom at his house, but I slept with my grandfather. And he took care of me as if I was his child. So I can recall him giving me whiskey or whatever, whiskey and honey and tea to help me out when I was sick. Fixing me meals. How about that fried chicken, Jasmine and Devin and Dayton? He used to fry chicken with fish fry. He didn't fry chicken with flour. We had chicken with fish fry. Let's talk about those French fries. Don't give him no fries out the bag. He want those potatoes. And you better cook them just right, or he'll throw it back at you like the color purple. Okay, let me tell you about Elwood Boy Simpson. We loved him to pieces, but he didn't play. When he spoke, you better move. He'll play with you so far, but when he grabbed that cane, you better duck and run. And his favorite word, excuse my French, I don't use it, was bitch. Okay, everybody was one of those. Nappy head, if you had a woman, she was a nappy head hoe. If you had a man, he was a wine-head ass nigga. Yeah. And he didn't care. Okay, so I love my grandfather, full of wisdom and knowledge. I just recorded so many. The Spirit led me to record so much of my grandfather. I got conversations and conversations that he and I would have. And when I come home from work, no matter how tired I would sit in that chair and he would talk a hole in my head. And he was so clever. He was in the early stages of Alzheimer's and none of you knew. He tricked all of you. But I knew because he would tell me the same things over and over again about that World War II. World War II, Chris. Let me tell you, Chris. Shit, you never did know it. Wasn't none of your time, Chris. You didn't know this. You didn't know that. Shit, them white motherfucking white boys do this to you. He go on and on and on. Okay? Do his morning routine at midnight. Papa, what you doing? What you talking about? I'm doing brushing my teeth. Papa, what you doing? Papa, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. But when you call him, you'll think he writing and sound in his mind. Because he'll tell you everything about what just happened. But I'm telling you, pieces, we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him. He instilled so much in everybody. He was a father to just about everybody. He gave you money when you didn't have it. And guess what? If you didn't pay him back, everybody was going to hear about it. Everybody was going to hear about it. So if he still know. He going to be pulling your toes in heaven. Just want to let you know. Okay? Edward's going to be pulling your toes. But I love him, miss him. Just thank God for 97 years with him. 97. We don't see that. So I'm just grateful that for the last 12, I got to spend it with him. Peace out.
Again, that's my cousin Krista. I love her to death. This is episode 19 of Talk to Me podcast.
What's up? What's up? I'm gonna chill with you. I need the headphones on. Like I can't get them on. T next? T next? Who next? Who next? That's I'm about to talk for a second. Now I'm talking for a second. Yeah, when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. You ready? You
ready? Again, this is Talk to Me podcast, y'all. This is episode 19. I appreciate everybody listening in. You know, I do an hour episode. We actually 30 minutes in. I guess we've seen a lot of people go. We always get together for funerals. So, like Twin said, we need to get together for celebrations. Rest in peace to my TT Jennings, to my Aunt Bussy, to Aunt Blood, to my Aunt Lovey, my Aunt Lula. Who else I'm missing, let me know. But we got a lot of family, and I love to see all my family. And we got a lot of beautiful people in our family. So I don't know my cousins. I need to see cousins that I need to know. So where the other twin at, and where Aunt Weena at?
She back there.
Well, of course, we're going to get that Weena on. That's, you know, her father. You got to get the words.
Tell him get Vidal.
And Vidal.
Shout out to Mama, bro. She
Oh, so my mama gonna come on. She definitely gotta come on. You know, I knew that was, you know, my uncle boy. I still owe my uncle boy money right now. Only good thing is tough, you know. I owe them.
Why you gotta say that?
I'm saying I always owe them money. He used to break bread. I can't lie.
Well, I'm here, let chain right now. Right here, though. Give it to me right now.
Kristen, where your mama at? Oh, Don, call your mama.
Call it weed.
So, we gonna get it popping, man. Give shout out to my sponsor, Rochelle. She's right now. Rochelle's my top sponsor. Say y'all say shout out to Rochelle. Without her, it wouldn't be possible. Without my sponsors, it wouldn't be possible. So again, and this is my brother Terrence right now. We actually gonna be celebrating their wedding next year. It's June what?
June 8th.
June 8th. We gonna have a big old blast for his wedding, and we gonna do it real big. Again, I appreciate that. Terrence, what you got something to say?
Shout out to the wife to be over there. You know, I love you, Queen. What's going on? I'm in the building. Hey, baby. Yeah, all that. Yeah, I just want to, big old props to everybody that's here doing their thing and enjoying themselves. It's good to see family love. When it comes to my uncle boy, my parent, I know he right now cursing me out, motherfucker, where my pound cake at? And that's just what it is. So he was a soldier, went to war, beat the battle, and he home. So we here to celebrate him, and let's do our thing. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to Mito in the building. Shout out to my cousin Sean back there. What's up, boy? I see you. What's going on? Shout out to G. Was sleeping in my man cave last night, but he all right.
Shout out to Freddie. I see you back there.
I see you, Freddie P.
Trina LaQuinta. What's happening? My daughter getting big. Man, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
We live right now. This is Talk to Me podcast. I told you I could pop up anywhere, and I just popped up in New Orleans. It's my cousin's birthday, dog. Yeah. Oh, watch out. Drop it. Oh, ignore everything. Yeah. It's a birthday girl right now. Charlie, you get out live right now. This is my cousin Dawn right here. She been cutting up. This is Endo. You play with her, she coming to the door and beat you up. Don't play with her. Yeah. This is my brother, ex-stripper. What his name was Candy Man? Watch him out. Get it. Yeah. Drop it down. Birthday girl. Drop it for them kiddies dance, dog. We used to be kiddies dance. Dawn on Franklin. Triple dub. Flex it. It's going down. What is doing it? Give it to that boy next. That girl don't. Yeah. This you get on Talk to Me podcast. You get everything you get live. That's how my family do out here. Oh man, I love my family. Yeah, triple dub, don't break it back. Happy birthday, Dawn. Oh, Devin. Oh, Devin. Oh, get your ones out. Oh, lap dance. Oh, Dawn, go Dawn. Tell him Dawn. Watch him out. Brexton. All right, Jasmine, where you going, Jasmine? Yeah, this is Talk Beat Podcast, man. We celebrate my cousin Dawn's birthday. I gotta come to New Orleans more often, man. That's what I'm talking about. We got people to talk about. And we got some talent.
Hello? Ready, hello?
And it's crazy, it's episode 19. I'm riding with my cousin Devin. I ain't see Devin in so long. And we driving. Me and my friend got a record label we trying to start. And Devin, it's crazy because you don't know what talent and talent can be right next to you. And we just driving across the Slidell Bridge, and Devin just gave me some words that just made me feel good. Devin, let your family know how you can do it.
I'm all right.
Come on. You gotta spit that shit.
First of all, you gotta say happy birthday to your mom or what?
All right, so you know I gotta pay homage. You gotta pay homage. Happy birthday to my beautiful mother, Dawn and Sorley. And you ain't got no middle name, but you told me that's what it was. But fam, look, Vivid, ride with me. At a drift when I wake up, stand over the cliff I dreamt of. Cold shoulder, but I hug snug. Spin a gap to a rug. Frizzy on my grizzly, I'm the plug. Really fuck a glass ceiling, you could get it. Arms in each, arms clips extended so I get the picture. It's getting clearer how to beat niggas. Fingers itching, conscious minute, bullets plenty. Stupid senders, just beginners for surrender to the devil's work. Spit a tear in the verse to play off.
Kim, take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time.
Do the one I like.
Kill that shit, man.
Go.
Kill that shit.
All right.
Want a beat, man?
Take it. Vivid, look.
Take your time. Take your time. There you go. Take your time. Take your time.
Instrumental, instrumental.
Bitch, you better kill it. You better kill it.
Look, Vivid, look. I say I'm tweaking, for no gun I'm reaching. Hand the rest on the eject button, I'm tweaking. Devil think he got him a tuck, I think he's sleeping. Swerving, steady teaching, 5 instead of treating. Told a nigga I'm a 40, tell him the preacher. I ain't never had a story, but I told him preacher. Look, I done seen niggas do it, but I gotta get the lane so I can tell him I maintain. I'm a nigga in the lane. I told him, you ain't gotta know the story, but I put the cover on the book, so you know I'm going with it. Night walk on, I done had too many stories to put on. I told niggas, I seen my first body drop in the sand. Cadillac came and up the one way, 9 bullets and he ran. Nigga hit him in the jaw. When he got out, cops still took him cause he had that crack up in his. Look, told him that I'm serious, ready, boy. New Orleans raised niggas heavy. What you gonna do with this? Like I'm raised up in the belly, never crumble in the belly. Yeah, I keep it steady, roll and tell niggas I'm the Chevy. You gon' give me heavy. Told him I'm the. Look, I don't even lost the grip. Told him I just got the grip. 40 tucked up on my hip. He ain't never saw it. Yeah, I took him for a visit cause he taught it to. Look, told him. Much words to be spoken. I'm just on the road rolling. They ain't know. Yeah, I lost it and I got it cause I told them. They ain't pay attention when I told them. I'm the truth. I'm the prophet and you know it's about to be hot. They got niggas playing in the sandbox, faking cause they don't want get the real dots. They don't want say things that be real dots. I connect the real dots. It's a line of symmetry. Tell me you fucking.
Talk to him.
Talk to him, you on the
Look,
podcast,
I
talk
lose
to
it
him.
and I get it cause I didn't play hopscotch up in the box, 4 squares, then I knock, yeah, I done ran through women, yeah, I hopscotch, yeah, I'm just raising women so I know what add to be being plenty, I'm just standing here, grinning, you don't want to see me in it, got the shine in it, look, no diamonds but I shine, I'm on a little grind, I be working about 40 hours, I'm in the time, told them you ain't gotta have no ice to really be shiny, I'm a, like, diamond in the rough, find me in the haystack, I be highly kinda tough, yeah, you ain't from the set, you ain't from this hood, but I still been raised by the dudes that been doing duds, no, when I shoot, ain't no duds, I'm accurate cause I'm a stud, you don't want nothing, look, do with this, yeah, I got smoke and above, but I always come on top of trees cause I'm flowing high as these clouds be. They don't want to see me in the finest. I'm a nigga like my time has been kinda spent. I'm like, why do I do not have a deal? Why do I not have a mixtape? Kinda trip. I just be chillin', I'm just trying to be snoozing in this kind of niggas sleeping on me. I'm just trying to be like a lime. I'm just spicy when you squeeze me. You don't want nothing to do with this lemon squeezy on this.
Nigga, take it back.
This Talk to Me podcast, man. This is what you get when you get Talk to Me podcast. You never know what you get. And look here, I found this riding on Slidell, a diamond in the rough. That's what you get. And the good thing about it is my blood. So y'all get to get what y'all want. This is Talk to Me podcast, man. I gave y'all some light work. This is Dawn Boy. This is actually the birthday girl's son.
That's my baby boy, baby.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
That's my best friend, baby.
And when he said it to me when we driving, I just looked like. And I said, boy, I had to call my friend on three-way. Like, I said, spit it again. That's not even what he spit to me. Give me one more beat, because this is Talk to Me podcast. This is my shit, so I can do what I want. When I want. How he said, shout out to my sponsor. You gotta let him hit it one more time. You ready? I'm on this. Go.
Love.
Spit up. You got them?
Love. Go ahead. Love. Undercover Christian that invite you to why don't you want to show you like you get money in your God. Look at the one, the night shot, and look at the big push, and the protect. What's the love and nothing when I help you from the dead. So all you want to do is all you got to say. I need to fall the
I play around. I don't rap.
Play around. This you can do whatever you want.
Or just be
instrumental. You can do something like that.
For real. I play around.
You like that? You like that? Yeah. Hey, put the camera on my people. He like that.
What do you think, cuz?
Kill it.
Suspect some Look, I'm installing, all I'm doing is beat. I ain't gonna lie, Jay Grace the kind of need. I was like, he ain't had no room for me to leave. I just found my own lane, so I told him I'ma look, hit the artery and make it bleed. I'ma catch passes sleep like Willie D. Look, I'ma catch passes deep like Willie Sneeze. You don't want nothing to do, I'ma steady sneeze. You
wanna get on the camera?
Look, hit an artery to breathe. I say I run heavy like I steady sneeze. I seen multiple grinds grow seeds. That's why I got a soul when I'm going flee. I told them I ain't never had a platform to get this. I just been better. I've been better, been a catalog. Told me when you walk ready, you just off draw. I just off the nigga cause he thought I couldn't draw. 40 on my hip and he ain't seen it in my drawers. Told him I was coming through, hitting multiple falls. Look, I hit you in your leg and then you still be the shitless. You don't want nothing to do. I say, screw the fourth list. I'm be on my own list. I'm like, it's Afro, man, interested. You don't know that none of this is. Lost it and I caught the grip. Told him I saw the vision and I grip. I ain't never had nowhere to spit the lip, but I made sure that spit was hella like honky. You don't want nothing to do with the spicy honky cheese. I've been on grinding all cheese. I've been on these 4 knees talking about grinding myself till I ain't got no knees.
For a while, they come back. They'll take a break. Come back. Yeah, they'll take a break for a while. They just go off and then come back to them later. I'll play some old school for my old people.
It's Talk to Me podcast. Again, we live. Man. We live from the waters. We're gonna take a little break for a minute, let everybody, catch a break. And we'll be back, man. Just a little intermission. Appreciate y'all for listening.
Everybody come sit down. This is history right here. This is history, y'all. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it live. And we're gonna finish this. We're gonna throw this one around. I'm gonna go old school for all that shit. See my friend. But I'm feeling good, feeling fine. We're gonna let this play song, we're gonna let this song play out, and we're gonna let y'all do our thing. DJ Joe, what the twos? What? That was the end of the song.
Come on with that counter.
That's the end of the song.
Tell Shaw to start the Facebook Live.
But hold on, we ain't going nowhere right now. Stay right there. We're gonna play one more song so my mom can say what she wanna say. You know what? I got something I want to tell all y'all. Y'all can get mad at me. I don't care.
I'm gonna help you out.
But you know what? This how I roll. Cause I love you, mama. Cause I love you, mama. That's how I got here. Cause of my mama. Oh yeah, I got it because of my mama. Cause I love you, mama. I love my whole family. That's how I do. Dig it. Shit, it feel good, feeling fine. We're gonna let this song go through. We're gonna let mama share a stick, y'all. Oh yeah, kiss me to Maury. In Sacramento, Paris, only 1 and 2. We're gonna let it. We can say something after this song go off, y'all. Let me y'all sing this song. Next after the song. You love who? You love who? Oh yeah, pretty good, feeling fine. I feel good. Feel real good, y'all. I'm feeling fine. I got my. I'm feeling good, feeling fine. I'm gonna let this song play. Then we're gonna let it win and see. I think we're gonna let mama go live. Oh yeah. Say what? What? You got credit house, y'all. Come from people all the time. What? Oh yeah. Pretty good, feeling fine. Y'all. Do your thing, y'all. Yeah, Rita. Don't be so cool, that Rita. Oh, shit. About to call them folks for her. About to call 911. She's on fire. The fire truck ain't on you put out. Slow down, dude. Slow down, you're talking to me. Oh, yeah, the mom and daughter. Oh, we got a song for you here. What? Oh, don't be so cool, dog. Do your thing, Dawn. Do your thing. Happy birthday, Dawn. Happy birthday, Dawn. Oh, do your thing. Do your thing, Dawn. Do your thing, yo. Oh, that's all good. DJ Good with the 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. You say what? You say what? After this song, we're going to let Rita say a thing and we're going to go live again. Mom's coming on the air. My heart, my soul, my everything. She's about to go live. I'm about to give it to Chris, y'all.
Let's Talk Me podcast. We had a little intermission. We back on episode 19. Rest in peace to my uncle boy, Edward Simpson. And of course, this is his little niece. His niece. Well, I ain't gonna say little. It's my mother. Actually, it's my mother. You know, ladies, it's the closest you probably get to meet her. But this is my mother right here. She's gonna give her a little something to say.
You say ladies. You all right, cuz? Calm down, cuz.
Babe, I ain't danced like this.
Go ahead, man. You can talk. You lie. Go ahead, man.
Well, hello. The first thing I want to tell everybody is that we all gonna miss Uncle Boy. Uncle Boy was my road buddy. Me, Marvin, and Uncle Boy used to hang together at the dog races, and we used to go to the footballs and everything else. We used to have a good time. And when my dad died, Uncle Boy took my place. He took my place of my father. He was my second father. He did everything for me, and he did everything for my children. And he loved us to death, and we loved him to death. But this is not what I want to say. I just said just now, Lord, tell me something that I need to pass on. And I'm telling everyone, don't never leave somebody without telling them you love them. Because you don't know it's going to be when it's the last time you're going to say you love them. And learn how to forgive and forget. Everybody make mistakes, and everybody is not perfect. So no matter what you do, learn how to forgive. Let us have unconditional love. Not love, but unconditional love. I I tells my children that all the time. I got 4, and I want all of them to stay together. I don't care if one go down, I want the other 3 to pick the one up. And I want them to stick together, because I want to know that when I leave this earth, that they're going to be all right. And all right, that they're going to take care of one another. And remember what they was taught. Remember what they was taught. So I'm asking everybody in here to learn how to love one another and love unconditionally. And learn how to say, I forgive you. You don't know when it's the last time. So all that being mad and stuff ain't about nothing. Whatever you're mad about, forget it. And learn how to forgive. That's what I want to say. Because we don't know. And we don't know whether it's going to be the last time. And if I have my very last breath, I want everybody in here to know that I know Jesus. Or I know him. I know him. And baby, they say, oh, you're by yourself. Oh, I'm not by myself. I got a man that never will leave me or forsake me. I got a man that loves me more than anybody could love me. And I'm not afraid of dying. So I want everybody to know that the man that I serve is a good God. So I'm asking everybody, if you can't take nothing else from this here Uncle Boy's death, take it and know that we got to love one another and forgive one another. That's all I have to say.
Let him play some more.
Again, I forgot to say Marilyn. Marilyn, I appreciate you more than ever, because every time something come up, you come out of nowhere and make stuff happen for anything, and that's facts. So Marilyn, don't think you forget. Nobody forgot you. I damn sure appreciate you. So of course we want to let Edwina talk, and that's my Edward Boy Simpson's daughter. Edwina, come over here to me. Come over here.
Come over here, man. It's in the chair.
Come sit over here, Edwina. Come sit over here.
And of course, she knows her more than everybody in here.
What?
You know more than anybody in here, so please go ahead.
Give it a mic.
I want to thank everybody who came out to show respect and love for my father. What I want you all to remember is this, and this is what I've learned from my dad, my mom, Grandma Ozzy, and Grandpa Pop. That family is supposed to always stick together, no matter what. Let me tell y'all something. Uncle Boy loved all y'all. In his last times, he stopped talking to his own daughter, but he asked questions about everybody else. And I accept that. But he did that for a reason. Because he needed to know that each and every one of y'all were all right. His thought wasn't about himself, but about y'all. His love for all his nephews is more they will ever know. Because he loved all y'all, just like y'all were his sons. He might have been mean at times, but guess what? He had so much love in his heart that guess what? It wasn't enough that everybody that came into his life, whether it be a stranger or even an enemy, he showed them love. He taught me that. I need for everybody in this family to learn that y'all need to come together. I don't care what you do, what you got, what you ain't got. You need to learn to always be there for each other. Because the glue that held this family together is now gone. And now the only glue we got is Ain't Shake. So guess what? We have to rally behind her. You have another uncle and things is not well with him. So no matter how you may feel or don't feel, rally about it. Show him the love. Because guess what? Yonka Boy, he was all about having nothing but love and enjoying life to the fullest. Because this world didn't owe your Uncle Boy nothing. He lived his life the way he wanted to, and I expect every one of these male black men in our family to start living their lives the same way. Love your wives like Christ loved the church. Love your children unconditionally. I don't care what they do. You love them irregardless of what they do. And take the time every day you get up and tell your children you love them.
That's right.
There y'all have it. And Wayne, appreciate you, love you, and Wayne. And this is Talk to Me podcast. We actually right at an hour, so y'all got to meet my family. Uncle Man, shout out to my Uncle Man, shout out to his wife Linda Jones. Appreciate you making me a mailman, getting this bread. Appreciate you, and I did hook y'all up. I need to get my money from y'all. Again, this is Talk to Me podcast. We about to wrap this up. This is an hour. So tonight, if like y'all said, family stick together, all right? We going out tonight, so y'all can come out with us tonight. We turning up. Cuzzo, T, and we all get out tonight and do a good little thing tonight. My little cousin, little niece coming out. I'm bringing Devin out with me tonight. We're gonna make this a celebration. And you gonna say something, Mom?
I gotta be sick.
Well, hey, I'm only in town for the weekend.
I got a flight.
That's all. We got Red Bull. Anybody you got something to say on? You sure? Well, this is Talk to Me podcast This is episode 19 of Family Reunion. Rest in peace to my Uncle Boy. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my sponsors. God bless y'all. Good afternoon. We out of here. DJ Diggy, take us home. Oh, New Orleans, baby. If you ain't from up, you cut that out, it's still live? Go to that snap. Take it to the snap. Oh, yeah, you hosted the money. Still back? Love your father on Snapchat. My cousin Dawn is on birthday. That's the twins. The twins cutting up. The twins. Get it, twin. I get it, twin. I get it. I get it. I get it, twin. Get it, twin. Get it, twin. What? Oh, Dawn, catch the ball, catch the ball, catch the ball, catch the ball, twin, catch the ball, twin, catch it, catch it, catch it, work out, work out, work out, work out, work up, 2, 3, 5, 10. Oh, we like, oh, we drop it on, drop it on, drop it on, drop it twin, drop it on, drop it twin, drop it on, drop it twin, 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 oh, we live. This is Friday Funny. This ain't Sunday Funny. This is Friday Funny. This is podcast, man. We live. I Snapchat. Shout out to my Snapchat, my followers. You don't find me on Talk to Me podcast. Kill yourself. But that, we going right. We going live. My brother DJ Boogie. We getting this Bible. We gonna make sure he get worldwide, man. And this is episode 19, and I'm out of here, man.